everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do our monthly prediction for August 2025. What are you manifesting? What is your energy? What will happen? Hello everybody, my name is Naya. On this channel, we talk everything about tarot, predictions, and so much more. Remember that on Patreon, I do extra pick-a card readings, lives. We have a chat where I answer your questions. So we do extra content. The link is down below to support the Patreon community and be part of the Patreon community. And of course, if you want a reading with me, the link is down below both to my website or my Ko-Fi shop. In both platforms, there is actually a sale going on for every reading so that you can have with me. So check it out. Before I get started so we can choose the symbol, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Aura. Thank you so much, Aura, for sponsoring today's video. As you guys probably already know, Aura is my favorite app. Why? Because it's like a Spotify for well-being. As you can see in Aura, you can find hypnosis, affirmations, storytelling, binaural beats, life coaches, a therapist, and more to help you manifest for your general well-being, to fall asleep. Sometimes I use it for that. Like I said, think about Spotify, but for spirituality and well-being. There is also a very interesting section of podcasts about cognitive behavioral therapy, and to be frank, more. Every single day I love to enter Aura so I can just like as soon as you enter the first page, when you open the app, it gives you like a little quote, a philosophical, spiritual quote that you can even share on social media that inspires you. And by the time that you're in the app, you can choose to do whatever you want: a 3-minute meditation perhaps, an hypnosis, some affirmations to manifest something specifically, you name it, Aura probably has it. Highly recommend for you to try Aura today. I loved it, and I have with my affiliate link down below obviously a free trial and a 40% discount for all of you guys who choose to go premium. Try Aura today, you won't regret it. All right, you guys, with that out of the way, let's get started with our symbols. I'm going to put the symbols over here so you can choose between 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need, relax, and take your time. Your timestamps are waiting for you in the description box and in the comment section that will take you to your reading. And let's see together what monthly prediction for August 2025, what is gonna happen, what is your energy, and what are you manifesting. All right, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Remember to take only what resonates with you. You are in control of your reality. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. I apologize for the lighting is going on and off from the window. And you can manifest whatever it is that you want at the end of the day. And the tarot should only be a guidance and a snapshot of your state of consciousness. So you can choose to take it or leave it. Like I said, take only what resonates. My readings are very straightforward. And remember, for private readings, the link is down below. So let's get started. What's up in August 2025 for those connecting to pile number 1? What's going on for you guys? We're gonna have 3 to 4 cards to determine the energy. Let's get started. I feel that you are having a lot of, okay, I need to stop. But you are having a lot of negative talks. Pile number 1, like I'm seeing you telling yourself you're a failure, you're not enough, what are you doing? Every single time that you try something new, or you apply for a new job, or perhaps you're dating somebody, you think about the worst case scenarios, or you think like, what are you doing? This is below you. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. You pressure yourself a lot and you question yourself a lot. And Spirit wants you to become more gentle with yourself, because this is not like life in general. It's not a test where you have to get the best score. Life is about experiencing the ups and downs, manifesting what we want, and just in general enjoying the life experience. But you cannot enjoy the life experience, pile number 1, if you have this self-criticism that is so high that prevents you to make you stay in the present moment in a nice and enjoyment kind of way. So be careful about the way you speak to yourself, because it's going to reflect in your reality as well and in your experiences. Let's see what else. Pile number 1. So for this August 2025, we have many cards that are popping out. I'm going to take all of them. We have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I apologize, like this light is so bright, and I hope you can see the card. The Queen of Cups. You need healing, pile number 1. You need nurturing throughout this August. Then we have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. There is something good and unexpected coming your way. We have the Ace of Swords. It is something new. It's not something that is coming from the past. It's not like a past lover, a past relationship, a past career opportunity. This is something new. It could even be a new idea. So something that you're creating out of nowhere. And like I said, you are inspired and it's coming in an unexpected way. For many of you with the Two of Cups, this is about love and relationship. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Even though you felt that maybe our relationship wasn't working anymore, or that you are left alone and nobody understands you, nobody wants you, and you never do anything right, we have the Three of Cups that is not true. So what is happening in the month of August for you, pile number 1? First and foremost, with the Queen of Cups, you do need healing, you need to rest, and you need to be more gentle with yourself. This will allow you in the month of August to open your heart to the unexpected and the unfamiliar. Maybe, pile number 1, you have suffered from a pattern of over control, or wanting to force your will, force your manifestation, or micromanage even what you are manifesting or what you're expecting from reality. Spirit is saying that they're going to stop you from doing this in the month of August. So pile number 1, if you are going to see some delay, apparent obstacles, or things that stop you from controlling in general situations, which could be any situations from work to relationships to love to anything, go and surrender to the current. You cannot control what is happening in the month of August, and you shouldn't. This is a month for you to open your heart, to heal, to trust, and to surrender. Why I'm saying this, as we said before, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune represents something that turns in your favor in your life, but the Wheel of Fortune is always unexpected in the tarot. It's not something that comes out, I manifested out of my own will. This is indeed, as everything is, a manifestation, but it's more like, oh my God, this is a winning. Like, I won something out of nowhere. I met a person out of nowhere. I had a job opportunity out of nowhere. It reminds you like of a story, like, no, I'm not going to talk about myself because I don't want to be dragging this reading, but like, just to give you an example, it could be that, for example, you're looking for a job, you are not doing anything, you're surrendering, and all of a sudden, because of a mutual friend, you end up going in a restaurant, talking to a person, and that person says, you know what, I actually have the perfect job for you. Do you want to interview for this company that I worked for? And he hooks you up with that job. That is that sort of vibe that I'm picking up with the Wheel of Fortune. When it comes down to love, let's say you're surrendering, you can't find anybody that is right for you, or you've been ghosted or something that have happened, or you tried to manifest a specific person and it didn't work, it backfired, something like that, right? You are in that kind of energy, you heal, you surrender throughout the month of August, and all of a sudden, while you are wearing no makeup, or you're just walking down somewhere, or your dog or whatever, you go to the shop, whatever you might have been doing, something like in a moment where you don't expect it. I know, I hate to hear that as well, but in those kind of moments, then you end up meeting the stranger, you lock up, you lock eyes, exchange Instagram or a number, and that's it. That's your next day. That is the kind of energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Now, it doesn't have to happen this way. It could even happen like, I'm going to a party, but the intention, it's not to meet anybody. The intention is I'm surrendering to the process. Like, I just want to genuinely have fun today because I deserve it. Boom. That's where you meet your next date, your next boyfriend, girlfriend, or whoever. You understand? So I give you a few options, both in career and in love, to understand and be prepared for what is happening in the month of August and what I mean when I say unexpected. Ace of Swords, like I said before, yes, this thing that it's going to happen in the month of August for you, it's totally brand new. So if it is a job opportunity, which could be for some of you, or better, because we have the Two of Cups over here, it's definitely a partnerships of some sort, even if it is about work. It's totally unexpected, unfamiliar, something that you have never done before, a new idea, a new exploration coming in the month of August that follows the theme of surrendering and starting a new chapter. Pile number one. If it is about love, it's not that specific I'm sorry, I'm straightforward. It's not that specific person that you are thinking about. It's someone brand new. However, it's someone brand new, Two of Cups, but is a soulmate. It is maybe the soulmate. Is the best that you can get. Is an offering from the universe. Five of Pentacles. How will I meet this person if I barely go out? Oh, you will. God, the universe, the creator, Sophia, call it however you want, has infinite ways. Infinite ways. If you're meant to meet someone, you're gonna meet someone. I will forever remember, I had a client that I did a reading for. It was COVID time. Everyone was in lockdown. I said to her, you're about to meet your soulmate. She thought I was scamming her. Seriously. She thought, what are you talking about, girl? We are literally in lockdown. Like, I'm not meeting anybody. And I said, I can't lie. So I see what I see. I tell you what I see in the cards. What it was, a month later, something like that, still in lockdown. Somehow, some way, maybe like it was during the lockdown, but something was happening where people could still move a little bit. I don't remember where she was from, but anyway, I vividly remember she texted me back. She said she didn't even move from her apartment, but a new neighbor moved into the same corridor level, whatever. They start meeting in the corridor when they were taking the grocery or some stuff like that. Ended up, that was her boyfriend, that was her soulmate. She did, and she said, I was so shocked because I didn't even have to move from the flat. Maybe going to the corridor was the only movement. There you go. So I know, pile number one, that you're skeptical with this Five of Pentacles. You have been hurted before. You have been feeling like crap. You've been feeling out in the cold. You have been feeling, pile number one, there is no one out there for me. And oh my Lord, if you are wrong, there is a soulmate coming. Leo also, check this out. I decided to use this specific deck, and August is Leo season. Maybe you're gonna meet this person during the Leo portal, but in August, it is your month to meet a brand new person that comes into your life. I apologize for the light. Really unexpectedly. With the Three of Cups, I can be even more specific. In my opinion, the majority of you guys are going to meet this soulmate in the month of August in a social event. So it's not, you might say, I know with this Five of Pentacles, pile number one, you might say, I never go out, I never go to social events. What the heck are you talking about? You will. Somehow, some way, you will be moved where you need to be moved. I cannot even summarize this better than that. There is a social event that you will participate in the month of August. This could be a marriage, this could of someone else, obviously. This could be a party, this could be a birthday, this could be any event. You're walking down the street, there is some music playing. You are gonna meet this person with other people, or even your friends might introduce you to this person unexpectedly. So, since I feel a lot of this energy, pile number one speaks about the necessity to surrender, the best advice that I can give you, oh my god, this light is doing my head in. today, the best advice that I can give you, again, is to release control in the month of August. Even if you may, release watching too many pick-up cards, trying to predict too much or manifest too much how you're going to meet this person, what is going to happen, what is the new project. You're not going to see it coming. So, because you're most likely watching this video in the month of July, or the end of July actually, I'm telling you, release and surrender. That should be your mantra for this season, this finishing of the summer. I am so happy summer is almost done. I cannot wait to enter autumn. Unrelated. We have the garden. The only thing that you should be thinking about right now is to water your garden. It's not self-help, could be, but it is self-love, healing, taking care of yourself, taking care of your thoughts, nurturing good self-concept, good thinking in general, and then maybe even have a little bit of time for yourself to do things that you like. Water your garden, garden being the metaphor of your mind and your thoughts and your life. Not overly worried, overly stressing, trying to micromanage or control. Those are the things you need to overcome, and they need to go at least in the month of August for this Wheel of Fortune to really show you the new direction, Ace of Swords, where spirit, your soul even, your subconscious mind wants to take you. Open your heart, open your mind. 16, which reduces in numerology to number 7. It's an important number, and they want you to know that 16, which is a karmic number, it's not your enemy. Number 7, because 16 again is reduced to numerology to number 7, it's not your enemy. If you constantly see 7 in a house, in a relationship, it's the 7th house, isn't it? Or anywhere, and you have a phobia, oh my god, it's 7, I connect the 7 number with some trauma, something bad that is happening. Don't think like that. You are seeing it for a reason. It's because there is a lesson to be accomplished still. We have the boundaries, and maybe the lesson is it is okay to have boundaries. So you have been hurt before, 5 of Pentacles. So now you understood and you know how to say no, pile number 1. But at the same time, boundaries, I cannot stress this enough, I've repeated this for years. Boundaries are not just to say no to other people, but are a way to say yes to yourself. Sit with that for a minute. Boundaries are not really about saying no, I don't want this, no thank you. Are more about saying yes to yourself. So, you're dating someone that clearly is not respecting you, or you know it's not gonna work out. You're placing boundaries, not because you're saying no to them, but you're saying yes to yourself. Yes, girl, we deserve better. Yes, boy, we can do this. So boundaries are a way to say yes to yourself. Reframe that, and August you will see things from a different perspective. And then we have the self-respect, which goes really, really well with the boundaries card, indicating that the month of August is for you to focus on surrendering, having self-respect, choosing yourself, loving yourself, and self-care. And you might think like, how is me doing all of this thing going to create or manifest the love of my life that I want, or the opportunity in work that I want? I should do more. I should take action. No, it's the opposite for you. You gotta surrender. You gotta choose yourself. You gotta respect yourself. You gotta place boundaries. You gotta be strong by saying so. And that is the lesson of the number 7. Don't you understand? Once you understand this and you actually embody it in the month of August, the Wheel of Fortune, then you are in the momentum that leads you to good opportunities, to this new chapter, into beauty that you have been waiting for a very long time. And for you, this is hard, pile number 1, to understand or to do, is because you have been sitting, we could say, in the masculine energy, or you have been taught that your value, your worth is connected to how much you provide, or you do, or you deliver. You are, maybe when you were a child, you have been taught that love comes as a reward for good behavior, or as a reward because you had good grades, or because you did something. Love is unconditional. That's the truth of it. Now, humans like to make loads of conditions to love themselves and other people, but that's not how love really, true love really operates. It's just that we have been raised by pendulums and societal norms and false educations that teaches us that in order to be loved, we have any sort of conditions. It's different for a lot of people. You have this condition that says you need to provide, you need to show up, you need to take action, you need to control, you need to deliver in order to be loved, in order to be validated, in order to be seen. And this is your deepest wound, and that's why Spirit is really emphasizing you can have the love that you want. You really can. We want to deliver it to you, Wheel of Fortune. We want to bring you really the best that you can hope for. But the lesson has to be learned that no, you do not have to provide, you do not have to deliver anything in order to be loved. You can receive love because of who you are. Because love is your birthright. You don't have to deliver, you just have to be. And obviously, once this lesson in August is understood and learned, which hopefully you will, then you say yes to yourself. You place those boundaries and you say no to other people because you decide to love yourself. You know you don't have to please anybody. You understand. That is why you have self-respect. And that self-respect leads you to that beautiful dream, that beautiful castle, that beautiful relationship that you want. And it all starts with gardening what? Your mind with different thoughts, different perspective, and releases of control. This was a very long reading. I usually don't do this long of readings in my public YouTube, but I guess this is what you needed to hear the most for the month of August 2025. Let me know in the comment section down below, pile number 1. And if you ever feel the need of a private reading, the links are all down below, and there's currently a sale going on both on my website and on the Ko-Fi shop. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. And now let's move ahead for those of you guys who choose pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. I hope you can see me. The lighting is being really silly today, but hopefully we are going to figure it out, your monthly prediction for the month of August 2025. Remember to take only what resonates with you. I cannot stress this enough. And for private readings, if you will ever feel the need, the link is down below. Honestly, this light is stressing me out because I have the natural light coming from the window. I know this is technical and nobody's interested in, but you can't control natural lighting, and it's stressing me out. Maybe you're also stressed for some reason, and that's why I'm picking this up. But anyway, let's see together what is going on in the month of August 2025 for those connected with pile number 2. I can become extremely straightforward and specific, so if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is, reflect, comment down below, and let me know. The sun. The month of Leo, the planet, the star of Leo, the ruler, I wanted to say, of Leo. So it seems to me that, I don't want to say the obvious, but the thing that I'm going to say first before the obvious is this. There is a great alignment that you have finally found in the month of August. Alignment brings all sorts of good things, okay? It brings good relationships with people in general. It brings the more power to you in order to manifest. So don't be surprised if in the month of August, pile number 2, you think about something and in 24 hours it happens. This is the energy of alignment. That is why at the end of the day, manifestation, we always manifest, even when we don't notice or we are not conscious about it. But when we are in alignment, what does it mean to be in alignment? Is what someone like Joe Dispenza would say, heart and mind coordination. So it's when your mind think thoughts that are aligned with the way that you feel. and vice versa. And the feelings are aligned with the direction of your mind. Let me give you a practical example, because this is what you're going to experience, pile number 2, in the month of August. So let's say, for example, that you say or you think a thought that is like, oh, I really would like this new phone, right? But you don't do anything about it. You're just like, oh, I really would like it. And then your feelings are, I feel really peaceful today. I feel great. I feel like I deserve the world. You have this general state of consciousness of feeling like stable, even just that, stable, neutral, or maybe you feel excited or good. Those sort of range of emotions. That is heart and mind coordination, because your feelings are not contradicting what your mind is asking for. And we know that your subconscious mind always says yes to anything that you say. So, oh, I would really like a phone, this phone. Your subconscious mind says, yes, of course, deliver. Your feelings are saying, I'm stable, I'm calm, which translate into what? State of consciousness? I already have it. At least I deserve it. And this is all happening, by the way, pile number 1. You have to understand this about manifestation. This is all happening on a subconscious level. So it gets me really irritated when people are saying things like, oh, but I wasn't even thinking about it. You don't understand. Manifestation happens on a subconscious level. You are not aware of everything that you're thinking, but those thoughts and those feelings are, and those states, especially of consciousness, are all looping in the background. So when you are in alignment, and you can achieve alignment not just with affirmations or techniques, you can achieve alignment just by staying in the present moment and enjoying what you're doing. That's alignment right there. And knowing that you deserve. When all of these processes are going in the subconscious mind, and many people do this unconsciously, you manifest out of thin air in 24 hours. So the phone might come to you in unexpected ways. You understand? Many people, like I said, many people that believe that they're lucky, the lucky girl syndrome, right? They do this unconsciously. And that's why they're so lucky in their lives and things come to them and they don't even need to learn manifestation. They're already doing it because, in fact, we are always manifesting, pile number 2. So, when you catch yourself in this moment, just be aware, because you can do this even consciously. Now, going back to your reading, pile number 2, I don't know whether you're doing this consciously or unconsciously, whether you have achieved alignment because you dedicated yourself to achieve that, or it just happened because it's a good time of your life. Doesn't matter. That's up to you. But the result is the same. And that's why people think that life is unfair, because some people apply themselves and some people don't apply themselves. It's really not unfair. It's just a mirror of our states. So it is what it is. Some people, it is what it is. It's up and down, right? But when you are conscious, you can achieve those states anytime you want. And that is where your true free will relies on, if it makes any sense. So I don't know whether you are arriving to this consciously or unconsciously, but in the month of August, you are aligned. And so whatever it is that you are thinking will pop, will come rapidly. Okay, if you have been doing pile number 2, this thing consciously, well done. Well done, because that is the essence to me of being a master manifester. So it's a moment for laughter, for joy, for good times, and for feeling good within your own skin. Okay, let's see now what else is going to happen in the month of August for pile number 2. Oh, and it's a really good time to enjoy and bask in the attention of a lover, or in people wanting your service, your products, your beauty. There is opportunities, or maybe better with the Knight of Cups is really about people offering you things, which could translate, because you guys are so many, in many things depending on what you want. So for example, if you want or are focused or aligned with, I want dates, I want to date this person, or I want to go out and find love, your shiny knight is coming. It's here and wants to take you out and wants to love you and wants to court you and wants to give you attention. You are gonna be their sun, their light, their shiny, beautiful person that they want to be around. Then let's say that you, in the month of August, are focused on career. You want to build your own business. You want a promotion, whatever. It doesn't matter. The energy is still the same. So that's why for the universe, the subconscious mind, there is no difference on what you're asking, because it's all about energy. The material reflection of that energy doesn't really matter whether it is you want a promotion. The energy is still the same. People notice you. People want to offer things to you. You're building a business. The energy is the same. People want to buy your products. They are noticing you. They give you something, which could be in the form of money by exchanging for your products. You understand, the Knight of Cups is the same energy. It's an energy of offering, of opportunities, of things coming to you because you are visible, you're shining, and you are aligned. You have good energy, if it makes any sense. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. For many of you, this is about fertility, and it is about sitting in your power in the month of August, which will translate with the Sun card that usually shine lights on everything, because the Sun shining lights on everything. It is about all aspects of your life in the month of August. It is about finding your stability when it comes to money. Maybe if you have a bit of savings, put them in an investment account or investing somewhere, buying your first home or buying a second home. Or it could be just, I feel like I finally even have some savings with the Queen of Pentacles. Or it is about, I am fertile, people want to be around me. It's easy for me to get a promotion. It's easy for me to find a job. It's easy for me to have money in general, or to have the opportunities to create that stability and safety that I want. In matters of love, the Queen of Pentacles is Venusian, in my opinion. She's a representative of Taurus. That's at least how I see it in the tarot. And therefore, she represents a beauty that is confident, that is fierce, that is, Taurans have, think about somebody like Cher. Cher is a Taurus, Adele is a Taurus, Megan Fox is a Taurus. They all have like this very, how can I put it? You notice them, right? Doesn't matter what weight they are. It doesn't matter if they're peculiar or not peculiar, objectively beautiful. Taurians in general, when they walk into a room, they got noticed because they sit in their confidence. They sit in their power. They have this very solid beauty about them. They're ruled by Venus, but they're different than Libra. Libra feels like the objective, beautiful person. The harmonious person. Like whatever they do, they bring harmony. The Taurians are more like, they give an impact. Their beauty is impactful, is grounded, is solid, is flashy. Taurians are very, very flashy. That is the energy that I'm picking up for you guys. Is the energy of Taurus. The energy of like, I'm here. Watch me. Come and get me. I am here. I'm not moving or lifting a finger. And that translates, pile number 2, in this energy of alignment. You do not need to chase, you attract. It's literally that mantra. And that is going to be your vibe, your energy, your sentence in the month of August. Let me pick another card from the tarot. For pile number 2. Pile number 2. Oh, the Arise. This is very interesting. You have esoteric, occult help from the other side. This card is very peculiar. Do you know why it's very peculiar? Yes, this is also a card that talks about Mercury, talks about inspirations, writing your own book, writing your own music, being a creator of any kind, and being directly inspired by the spirit world. But this card also means another thing. Do you see here that there is a tree? This tree, and this I'm going to tell you something extremely esoteric and occult. This tree over here exist energetically in the spirit world. There is a reason why the Scandinavians have talked about it with Yggdrasil, or we have the tree of life even in the placenta when a baby is born. I don't know if you have ever seen a placenta. It looks like a tree of life, and the tree of life is being a symbol of sacred geometry. The tree of life is an energy that exists. It's real in the spirit world, and when you are connecting with that energy, they are from the spirit world, your spirit guides, your teachers, etc. Listen to me, pile number 2. I know this is occult, this is esoteric, but you need to hear it. They are energizing you. They use the tree of life as an essence of inspiration and especially energy and healing. So in the month of August, you are going to have, pile number 2, downloads, direct downloads from the spirit world, not from a tarot reading. I know, not from a video. This is direct downloads. So dreams, signs, ideas, anything that you are like, I feel somebody, how can I put it? Let's say that you're sleeping and you are almost waking up, or you're still in the dream state and you hear a voice, a thought, something. That's a download. You see a glitch in the matrix, a deja vu, that's a download. You're gonna have downloads, so whatever shape or form, in the month of August, and you're gonna feel an urge of energy. You're gonna feel better physically, you're gonna feel better mentally, you're gonna feel inspired, you're gonna feel more creative, you're gonna feel a momentum of energy that propels you forward. That is all done for you by the spirit world, by your spirit guides. Let's see why, though, because they didn't say why. It's for building something that they want to bring forth into the world. It's an idea. Many of you could be creators of any kind. They want to birth an idea through you that is important for this time and space evolving. And the way it will show up in your reality, it's not only through attention and good luck and all the things that we said before, but it's through a new chapter and a new beginning that will define the next 10 years of your life from August 2025. I love it. No, I want to get this deck for you. The Light Within deck. You guys are interested? Let's see what additional message I can see for you guys, because I understand that this reading is getting a little bit, how do you say, metaphysic, can you say that? Pile number 2. Comment down below, let me know what's going on. I love to hear from you guys, because I understand through your comments, oh, right, the cards now make sense. If you don't tell me anything, sometimes I wonder, like, oh, what pile number 2 ends up doing? You know, so let me know. I really, genuinely, I'm curious. Let's see pile number 2. I apologize for my phone, but I need to keep it on because I'm waiting for someone. There's something new that wants to enter your life. You just need to figure it out exactly what they are talking about. You've been guided. I told you, pile number 2. Sorry for the silence, but I really needed to concentrate. You have been guided. You have somebody from the spirit world that is giving you signs and is showing you, like firehouse. How do you call this? If you comment and you let me know, I don't remember how this is called in English, but they are showing you where to go next, and it's a good place. It's a place where of freedom, of liberation, after many years, pile number 2, of you feeling, I wouldn't say stuck, because they are showing me that you were always moving forward, but you were moving forward with some burdens that kept you caged, and now they're guiding you to absolute freedom. However, whatever freedom means to you, because in this world it means different things for different people. Guided, I am on the right path. I told you that you are going towards the path that you're supposed to go to. I am guided 100%. They're guiding you like big time in the month of August by the divine spirit. I told you this even before this card popped up. When storms come, I will not be afraid. My inner light illuminates the way. Don't be afraid about anything that happens. Don't be afraid. They are leading you where you are needed, where you're supposed to be. And if you are a creator of any kind, they want you are going to get inspired in the month of August. You're going to be placed in a specific place because they are channeling, they are birthing through you and through your heart or through your creation the next step, the next chapter that it's needed for you and it's needed for other people. And for this time and space reality. And it all of this is stemming from alignment. Now, if you want me to be more grounded, so you want me the nitty gritty of how this will look like, money, opportunities, people noticing you. Just, those moments in life where everything seems to work out perfectly. That is what you should expect in the month of August. And in terms of how you will feel free. When I see horses, for me, they are the sign of freedom. They are the sign of being wild, of being free, of being strong, but at the same time, classy. Very Taurians. Very, very Taurians as well. Very grounded. And you're going to feel unstoppable. I am unstoppable. When my legs get weary, my inner strength will rise and I will run with my heart. You are heading towards your absolute freedom, your absolute stability, your safety. You are heading where you are needed and where you are supposed to be for the next 10 years. And I love this for you because it sounds and it feels incredibly guided, divinely aligned and grounded and optimistic, but like in a good way, in a concrete way. Okay, this is what I see for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. Like I said before, let me know in the comment section. And if you will ever feel the need for a reading, my links are all down below. There is currently a sale both on my website and on my Ko-Fi shop. Choose the platform that you prefer and you'll find me there and on my Patreon. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading for August 2025 energy. What you can expect, what you're manifesting, what will happen. We'll figure it out. Remember, I'm pretty straightforward. I see what I see. If it's for you, it's for you. Take it only if it resonates. And if you will ever feel the need for a private reading, the link is down below, both to my website or my Ko-Fi shop. Choose the platform you prefer. It's the same for me. And there is a sale going on. Now, let's get started with the tarot, shall we, pile number 3. I felt before starting this reading, which I don't do very often, I felt like I needed a pause, like a moment to rest and space out before doing pile number 3. And so because everything is so connected, in my opinion, especially when I'm in the zone for doing readings and channeling, in my opinion, you feel like you have overworked yourself, pile number 3, and you feel also the need to just rest and space out, but you are preventing yourself from doing this because of fear or because you want to push stronger. You can do it a little bit more, but I'm telling you, the line is very subtle, and if you do not take time, I was saying, pile number 3, you pay later the consequence of doing that, because then you're so burnt out and you stop go all together completely, which is the opposite of what you want. I apologize for the light in this video. It's going on and off all the time. So, hold on, let me concentrate. Pile number 3. What do you need to hear right now for your August 2025? What is happening? The Two of Pentacles, juggling a lot of things, getting stressed out, getting nervous, sometimes frustrated, not knowing what to do, changing your mind very often. That is the energy that we're starting with. I told you, you need to balance your emotion, balance your decision, and cultivate more presence, which is magnetic, and you end up manifesting what you want when you stay present. It is the thing that people struggle the most with, staying here in the now. Let's see, pile number 2. We have the Six of Pentacles. That there is some generosity coming in, whether it is from your subconscious mind, from the universe, from the creator, or from physical people. There is somebody that wants to offer, and this is money specifically. I wouldn't say it's an opportunity, or wants to offer clarity so you can invest the money wisely, or you know what to do, because you are very thorned about multiple decisions. Like you just don't know whether to go right, to go left, is this the right thing. Somebody comes and brings clarity, or brings the financial some finances, so you can make this decision in a better way, or in a more confident, stable way. In the month of August, we also have the Four of Pentacles, but you are very doubtful still on how to spend this money, where to spend them. Should you keep them? Should you not keep them? And I have a story for you that is very interesting. I read that story because I never even opened the Bible that much, but there is a story in the Bible that says that basically this landlord gives certain talents. Think about money when you think about talents, to their servants, and the servants are 3. I'm going to try to be short. He gives 5 talents to the first one, 3 talents to the second one, 1 talent to the third one. The first 2 people, they take these talents and they accumulate more, so they invest them. So the 5 becomes 10, the 3 becomes 6, and the last one, which only had 1 talent, is so afraid to lose it, doesn't know what to do, and so he buries this talent. When the landlord comes back, where their masters come back and says, okay, where are my talents? The first 2 people, they give back and they say, hey, look at me. You gave me 5 talents. I give you 10 because I invest them. Same the second one does. The third one comes and says, I'm sorry, master. I'm sorry, landlord. I was so afraid to lose your talent, so I hid it underground. And the master is very cross at him and says, well, that was wrong, because you shouldn't be afraid. You should have invested this talent and it would have multiplied. You should have given it to a bank. You should have done something with it. But by hiding it, you didn't multiply it, and now it values even less. So I will take away even this 1 talent from you, and the other 2, instead that they invested the talent, it gives them even more. So what is the metaphor of this story that is contained in the Bible? The metaphor is, the people that have will get more, the people that don't have will get less. Why? This is law. If you stay in the state of consciousness of having, your mind will focus and will bring even more. If you stay in the state of consciousness of lack, it will produce more lack, because it doesn't really have a judgment over the lack or the abundance. It focuses and expands everything that you focus on. Therefore, if you have any sort of money, or ideas or whatever, but I think this is money, pile number 3, and you're so afraid to let them out, invest them, and you keep them dear to your heart, maybe in a savings account or something like that, you are going to lose them in the end. You could lose them out of manifesting fear of losing them. There is a story in the book of Florence Scovel Shane that talks about just that. So that could happen. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but that could happen, because we do project our subconscious fear when we don't address them correctly in the long term. It's a possibility. It's not a curse. It doesn't have to happen 100%, but it is a possibility. And on top of it, when you don't reinvest what you have, what somebody gave you, this could be even an inheritance that you are gonna get, or a winning, or something that somewhat gives you, you lose in the long term because of the inflation. So I don't know why I'm doing this financial lesson to you, pile number 3, but there is something along those lines. If this doesn't resonate, don't take it. You could choose another pile, but I have to be specific. So what I see for pile number 3, in the month of August, you are undecisive. You're doubtful about how to spend money, or where to spend them, or where to go in a certain situation that is in regards of your stability and finances. You are gonna get an help, more money coming your way, an opportunity, a win, some sort of help, even divine. 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, despite the clarity that is being given, despite the help or having more financial stability, whatever it is, you still keep them to yourself. You're still feeling stuck. You don't reinvest them. Be aware. Because if you think in this way, you will keep being more stuck and you lose them in a way or another. So be aware of stagnation in the month of August 2025. Let's see what else. Again, same story. You are thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and Three of Wands represents somebody that looks at the horizon, is waiting for something, but knows that he has to go and is still there waiting. If you sit pile number 3 in the energy of waiting, and this could be even if you're manifesting love, it could be manifesting anything. If you sit in the energy, I'm waiting for it, you will be waiting forever. That's maybe why before starting this reading I needed a pause, because that's where you've been at. You've been paused. Let me reflect. Let me think about it later. Let me not make a decision. I'm not sure. Should I do this? Should I do that? And one day you have an idea, and the second day it's another idea, and then you change the plan. You are never going to get anywhere if you do this. You're never going to manifest what you want if you do this. You got to choose something. You're going to get the clarity that is needed in the month of August. Stick with one thing and one thing only, please. And stop being in the energy, I'm waiting for it, and make it happen. Enter the responsibility game where I'm taking full responsibility of this manifestation and I'm gonna make it happen because I know that I can. And yes, sometimes you have to give, you have to spend in order to get back. That's just how it works. Even energetically, you have to give in order to have back. And guess what? So I'm not even surprised that the 7 of Cups came out. So 7 of Cups, staring in front of thousands of possibilities, not knowing what is the best to do, being more confused, and the universe asking you, this is your test, please make a choice that is authentic and true to yourself. This card is very interesting because there is this man with the skull that reminds me a little bit of Shakespeare, Hamlet, saying, should I be or should I not be? And he's wearing a mask, looking at this creature, dragon-like, serpent-like creature, and all the cups, and he doesn't know, he doesn't see, he doesn't want to see, he doesn't know what to do, he's not being honest to itself. Should I be, should I not be? That is your energy. And the chaos and the waiting. Remove the mask. The only way to make the right decision is to be authentically yourself, is to ask yourself, what do I really want? And go for it. Doesn't matter how impossible it might be in the eyes of someone else. People only see possibilities through the filters that they have in their eyes and through their experience of the past. What is possible for you might be impossible for someone else. It does not matter. Stop asking for advice. There is clarity coming in through somebody. I already told you this. That's fine, but besides that, remove the mask and just pile number 3 in the month of August. Decide, because you are deciding coming from, this is what I really want. It's not because it's the most logical. I'm not saying to be completely responsible, but for you specifically, what I'm feeling is it's not because this is the answer that is the most logical or whatever. This is the right answer for me because I see that this is exactly what I want and this is authentically myself. That is the lesson that you're confronted in the month of August. And guess what? Thank God by the end of August you will make this decision, because it felt very hard to come up with a solution or a decision. Ace of Swords, but it comes. Clarity comes by the end of August. New beginnings comes. Liberation comes by the end of August, and you finally entering one pathways and staying with one plan and one decision, and exiting especially this energy of waiting. I'm waiting. You understand that the more you wait, the more you will wait. This could even happen before the end of August, pile number 3. You can manifest to make a decision before, but you gotta make it. Otherwise, it will come at the end of August to be out of some clarity, or there was also the Page of Cups that wanted to come out of an offer. An offer could be with the Page of Cups, somebody giving you the answer that you were looking for, coming in the dream, but somebody handling you this answer because they see you stuck and they find you just need to get out of this stagnation, essentially. And go back to more authenticity with that Seven of Cups. The Magician. But yes, in the month of August, you will understand, pile number 3, the most important lesson in this whole universe. It's not about what it's meant to be for me will find me. It's about what do I want and going for it. And yes, you can make it happen. Everything can be destined for you at the end of the day. If a tarot reader will tell you the opposite, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand that tarot see the infinite quantum possibilities. And the infinite quantum possibilities, even possibilities that might be so far away from you at this time, they can happen. All is determined by your states of consciousness. And the tarot are fantastic to see that. They see the deep subconscious state of consciousness and the possible pathways of the future that are related in law of correspondence, one of the 7 remedy principles. They are in correspondence to these possibilities with your state of consciousness. But you, pile number 3, in the month of August, you will realize that nothing is determined 100%. Nothing is destined 100%. You are the operant power. Yes, there are pathways that are more divinely aligned with your soul and what your soul wants. And usually those are the ones that we have a desire for and we have a tendency for. And yes, the ego doesn't always know the best pathway. However, within all of the spiritual truths that might sound contradictory, but they're really not at the end of the day, the real lesson is you are always in control. You are always steering the wheel where you want to. And with the Magician, in the month of August, you realize that there is no point. And sometimes these lessons do come. Sometimes other people have lessons about surrendering to the process and getting guided. That's a pathways for many. But for you, you have leaned too much in surrendering. You have leaned too much in, I would make God do it, whatever. And you didn't, and you stopped taking responsibility, or you stopped questioning too much. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Is this good for me? This is not good for me. Give me a sign. Give me another sign. And this is not the lesson for you, is to not have signs. The lesson for you, which is contradictory to other people, but we are on different pathways. Pile number 3, the lesson for you is you gotta take control. You have to be in charge. There are infinite possibilities. The point is not to take the best one or to be guided towards the best possible or the most perfect scenarios. There are no perfect scenarios in truth. There is only the right pathway for you. And who determines what is right? It's you. It's always you. It's your soul. Not your ego, it's your soul. And that's why alignment is the greatest ally of all when it comes down to manifestation. It's the heart and mind coordination. The mind, the ego, has the same desire as the soul. And then you propel that forward in your pathways, in your manifestation. But it all comes down to you, not something that happens above you necessarily. The Magician, in the month of August, pile number 3, you realize, I am the operant power. I shouldn't wait for a sign. I shouldn't wait for anything. I shouldn't wait for a tarot to tell me what to do. I have to know what I want. So what is it that you want? Remove the mask, remove the opinion from other people. Doesn't matter how impossible or possible it might be for others. So what do you want? That is the question for the month of August 2025. And it seems to me that you do have the answer. If you want, comment down below. And in the month of August, that confirmation that you actually have the answers and you feeling that you can do it pops in and comes. Helped also by guidance from spirit, but then in the month of August, you gain that power back. You make it happen. You free yourself from stagnation and you enter this beautiful new beginning that will result into manifesting exactly what you wanted. Exactly what you wanted. You understand? That was your lesson all the way. And it's different from other people. Some other people, they need to learn surrendering, which is the opposite lesson. And that's why this world is beautiful. Because it's a variety of lessons and multitudes that all boils down to be one. That's what it is. that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading makes sense. Let me get an extra message though for you, so I don't leave you 100% confused. Comment and let me know so I can understand better your situation. And I love how these tarot readings are, yes, somehow predictive, but they are more like lessons, spiritual lessons. The spirit channels through the tarot. I feel it's a very beautiful way to teach people rather than just sit down and teach. It's more interactive, I think, with the cards. Let's see, pile number 3. Relaxed. I calm my mind and relax into the beauties of nature. I let life's radiance abundance provide me with all that I need. I unwind with ease. You are going to get everything that you need. So relax. Don't stress out. You do actually have already the answer. I just think that you were afraid to go for it because you were so confused that you didn't deserve it. But you do, and you should relax, and you should allow yourself to know that you're the operant power and you can get exactly what you want. All right, that is the message that I'm seeing. Let me know, like I said, in the comment section down below if you will ever feel the need for readings, not that you need it. The links are all down below. I'll see you on Patreon as well for 1 weekly extra videos and lives. And guys, subscribe, shares, and like, because my monthly predictions keep on coming, and my shorts with little cards and readings are coming every day. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon also on this channel. Bye!